It's Kaufman is Alive. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at all the new comics I picked up at the comic book shop this week. I haven't flipped through them yet, so you'll be seeing the pages for the first time with me. I'll give you kind of my raw thoughts on them. This is always one of my favorite videos to do every week. Go back on my channel and check out all the new comic book videos I post every week and the daily comic book reviews that I post. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and like. So the first one I got was Ultimate Black Panther number 10. This one actually came out a week or two ago. I got a variant edition here on the cover. This one is by Sean Izaakse and Nolan Woodward. Pretty cool looking cover here, and I like that on these Ultimate books, when you get a variant cover, they've got the main cover here on the inside. So this was a book I was considering dropping previously, but since I've collected every issue so far, we're almost a full year in, and I was flipping through it in the shop today, and I like the artwork here. I like this splash page here with Black Panther, and he's battling Moon Knight here, this ultimate version of Moon Knight who's working with the Maker. Ra and Khonshu, they control Africa, and except for Wakanda. So there's been a war that's broke out between the two groups, essentially. And Black Panther's been going through some nightmares here. We've got Storm and this new Sorcerer Supreme. They're trying to get some help from her in this battle against Moon Knight. This reminds me of the Marauders book with Storm in it when they're on the boat here. I almost thought this was Callisto at first, but it's this female Sorcerer Supreme character here. All the Ultimates, like minions, have these digitized faces. So that's what's going on there. Looks like she's controlling some of the sea life in the ocean here. There you go, the Sorcerer Supreme. Definitely have to read this. Check this out. See who this character is. I wonder if this is Clea or just some new character for this Ultimate Black Panther book. So I'm a few issues behind on Ultimate Black Panther. I need to catch up. Then I picked up Avengers number 21, Legacy number 787. This was a $3.99 book. The Ultimate Black Panther was a $4.99 book. Now, I haven't read any of the Avengers from this run at all. I haven't picked up any Avengers books. You might guess the reason why I did pick up this issue, and it's because the X-Men are in it. And this looks like kind of a prequel to the raid on Grey Malkin storyline that's going on in the main X-Men book, which is also something I picked up today. But this is written by Jed MacKay, who's doing the writing on X-Men, so I'm hoping for a lot of consistency here within this book, and hopefully this ties in to the current X-Men storyline in some way to give me a reason to read it. But just like the Black Panther book, I was flipping through the pages here in the comic book store trying to make up my mind whether I wanted to pick this up or not, and I did like the artwork in here a lot, so I decided to pick it up. Captain Marvel and Cyclops, they do kind of have a bit of a relationship if you've read the most recent X-Men annual. So they're no strangers to each other, but interesting to see X-Men Avengers supposedly having a battle in this issue. That's the title of this issue is X-Men vs. Avengers, so or Avengers vs. X-Men, I guess, is the title of this one, because this is Avengers book. So we've got Valerio Schiti on art. He's a really good artist. And Federico Blee is doing the colors here. So Like I said, we got Jed MacKay writing, get an appearance by Glob here. Interested to see what's going on here. Like I said, not following Avengers too much right now, although I know Storm just showed up with the Avengers. So again, some X-Men tie-ins, and I'm interested to see what's going on here. So that leads us to the X-Men number 8, Legacy number 308. Jed MacKay is the writer here. Got Ryan Stegman doing the interiors, and he's on the cover. Nice looking splash page here. Last issue we saw Beast get kidnapped, and it looks like he's been kidnapped by this Dr. Ellis character, the most recent human who hates mutants. So, and it seems they've got a whole mutant prison going on here in the former X Mansion, and the X-Men are going to be trying to break Beast out, I'm assuming. So now this is Cyclops' team in this book. This is the adjectiveless X-Men. So he's got Psylocke, he's got Temper with him. And they're going to be going up against Rogue's team, which is the Uncanny X-Men team. So, although I haven't seen them show up in this book yet at all. Here they are finally on the final page. We've got the X-Men showing up. So it looks like we'll get this in the next book, it looks like. So look at the Image comics I got today. I picked up a couple Spawn titles. Gunslinger Spawn. This is written by Todd McFarlane. I got Carlo Barberi on art here. This was another book I was kind of on the fence about dropping. But I did like the last issue. I thought the last issue was really good. We got Monolith, Spawn showing up, and looks like we got Omega Spawn here too. So I liked where this was going after like 3 or 4 issues of just kind of going in circles. Not a whole lot was happening. So, but this looks like stuff's kind of picking up finally. I like following this Javi character who's the host of the Gunslinger Spawn. He's from the past, but he's in our present day. I've collected every issue of Gunslinger Spawn so far, so it's only a $2.99 book, along with the Scorched. I got issue number 36 here. I've collected every issue of Scorched as well. This has been my favorite Spawn book of the Spawn spin-off titles. Steven Segovia's on artwork here. I think he's done nearly every single issue, if not every issue. John Layman's doing the writing here. Here's our Scorched team. Got Haunt, Overkill, She-Spawn, and the Redeemer here. This book's always action-packed. It's got nice episodic storytelling. Good artwork. You really can't go wrong with the Scorched. I love a good team book. They've been building up to what's been going on with Medieval Spawn here, so we get a big splash page reveal on the last page. Jim and Todd. There's the cover to the next issue. Looks hyper realistic for sure. This has got to be Bjorn Barons doing the artwork there. Then the only DC book I picked up today was Absolute Superman number 2. This is a $4.99 book. Jason Aaron is the writer. Rafael Sandoval is the artist. I've done a review of the first issue of this, so go check that out if you haven't. We've got Lois Lane here. She's a special agent, meeting Superman basically for the first time here. He's being confronted by all these mercenaries. I thought the first issue was pretty good. I like this reset on Superman. I feel like it's something that's kind of been, DC's been wanting to do for a while. I feel like it's something that's kind of been needed. It's kind of a fresh start on Superman. I guess they've tried it in a lot of different ways, but just kind of shifting this to a new universe, giving him a different origin story. We'll see if this works out. So I really like the artwork in this book so far from what I've seen. I liked all the stuff on Krypton in the first issue, so it looks like we're getting some more of that. I like the universe Jason Aaron was building in Krypton, so got some peacemakers here. So it looks like we'll get the last days of Krypton in the next issue. I figured we might get a few issues with some backstory on Krypton and then it would all go away. But I really like the world Jason Aaron built there on Krypton. So we get a Batman Dark Patterns. This is a preview. Just a few extra pages here. Pretty cool looking Batman artwork. This is Hayden Sherman doing the artwork. That's the I believe the same artist doing the Absolute Wonder Woman. So, and then I picked up Union #0 just in the dollar bin. This is an old comic from Image that I didn't have. I've got the first few issues of Union and saw the 0 issue. Figured I'd check that out. I have no idea what this is about or what's going on here. Got Ryan Benjamin on pencils, Mike Hessler on story. Haven't heard of Mike Hessler before. But just some Image nonsense, it looks like. Have no idea what's going on in this book. Like I said, I'll definitely have to go back and read this, check this out. Got a pin up here of Union. Union's not a character that ever made it very far past a few issues, I don't think, so. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like videos like this, again, please subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.